Hi, everybody. Thank you for spending your time listening to this virtual presentation about Ohio's College Credit Plus program. Slide details will be explained by the advising team of Southern State Community College. The team is directed by Dr. Peggy Chalker and consists of academic career advisors Brenda Landis and Paula Campagna, located at the Hillsborough campus, and academic career advisors Michelle Callender and Stephanie Mead, located at the Mount Orb campus. So what is College Credit Plus? This is an opportunity for students, and it's one that needs to be very carefully considered and carefully planned out because College Credit Plus, or CCP, allows for students to earn high school and college credit at the same time. It's a dual credit program. Students will enroll in college courses and adhere to the policies and requirements of the college. Students in grades 7 through 12 need to live in the state of Ohio, attend an Ohio secondary school, either public or private, or be homeschooled. Students in grades 7 through 12 can apply to any Ohio public college or participating Ohio private college. You can apply to more than one college, and you can also attend more than one college at the same time through the CCP program. There's a few steps that you have to take to be able to participate. The first step is eligibility. A student needs to be eligible for College Credit Plus participation based on assessment exam scores. What exactly does eligibility mean and how is it determined? The laws have changed recently within the past few years about the eligibility piece. A student needs to have a remediation-free score on one of the standard assessment exams or have a cumulative unweighted high school GPA of 3.0 or higher, or has a cumulative unweighted high school GPA in a range of 2.75 to 2.99, along with having received an A or a B grade in a relevant high school course. And a relevant high school course is usually a math and or English that's considered. If a student wants to participate without that available cumulative unweighted high school GPA, an A or B grade in the relevant high school course can be considered. The GPA is calculated beyond the hundredths decimal point, and so the grade point gets rounded to the next hundredths decimal point to determine a student's eligibility. Student scores must show that they're ready for college level courses in at least one subtext on an exam. The exams could include ACT, SAT, Accuplacer, ALEX, PlaceU, or MapleSoft. After a student applies to the college of choice, the college or the university will notify the student about what the requirements are for their exams. The second step is college admission. A student needs to apply to the college that they want to attend, and they need to pay attention and understand what the admission requirements are of that college. Another step that's been added to the admissions process is the requirement to complete a permission slip, and that will be provided to the student with the college's application for admissions. As mentioned previously, just make sure that you understand what the college admissions requirements are regarding paperwork processes and deadlines, and understand that the college has the final decision on the student's admission. Another new step that's been added is once a student has been accepted into the CCP program, they also have to fill out a questionnaire that will be required and needs to be on file before the student is allowed to start registering for classes. And that takes us to step 3, course registration. A student is considered eligible and has been admitted to the college. Then they are able to discuss the various course options that they're allowed to take based on prerequisites, requirements, assessment scores, and other requirements of the courses. We mentioned the dual requirements earlier about how the courses can satisfy high school graduation requirements and also college requirements. It's important for the student to communicate with their school counselor. They're an integral part of helping students understand what their graduation requirements are, and CCP's course substitutions. And some of our high schools have more requirements for graduation than the minimum state requirements.
Course eligibility rules. Students must complete their first 15 credits in level 1 courses. These courses include transferable courses. They can be courses in IT, computer science, anatomy and physiology, and foreign language. They can also be courses that are part of a technical certificate, such as accounting. They can also be courses that are part of a 15 or 30 credit pathway. That could be a medical assisting pathway. Courses in study skills, academic, and career success. What are other requirements? Grades. CCP grades earned in the college course is the same grade that will be on the high school transcript. CCP course grades will be factored into the high school as well as the college GPAs. Students should also consider courses in a career pathway that interests them. A student might be interested in a business pathway, so it'd be great for them to consider the courses in that pathway. Students should ask about pathways that identify courses leading to a major or degree requirements. What are the graduation requirements? Students may take college credit plus courses in subject areas that will satisfy the high school graduation requirements. Students must work with school counselors to ensure they are meeting any mandatory testing or other high school graduation requirements. How many classes can students take? Students may be enrolled in up to 30 credits per year, which includes high school courses. This is the calculation. 30 minus secondary school units times 3, which is a maximum of the CCP credits allowed for the state to pay for. The maximum number of credits allowable for a student while participating in the program is 120. If a student enrolls in more than 30 credits for the year, the school will discuss with the student whether to drop the course prior to the no-fault withdrawal date, or the student may pay for the entire course, including tuition, fees, books at the college's standard rates. This is option A. What are differences between high school and college? Knowledge acquisition. In high school, information provided mostly in class. Out-of-class research is minimal. In college, coursework will generally require more independent thinking, longer writing assignments, and out-of-class research. Study time. In high school, required homework ranges between 1 to 3 hours per day, whereas in college, the standard rule of 2 to 3 hours of homework for every hour spent in class is around 3 to 5 hours per day. Tests. In high school, tests are sometimes given weekly or at the end of the chapter. In college, it's a little different. Tests are generally fewer in number. They cover more material and assumes a student has 4 years of high school content. High school, there are numerous quizzes, tests, and homework assignments. And then in college, there are fewer tests. And if there is any homework at all, it will be used to determine final grades.
What are other differences between high school and college? Role of the parent. High school. Parents are strong advocates working closely with teachers and counselors. College. Parent serves as a mentor or support for the student. The college views the student as an independent decision maker. The Family Education Rights and Privacy Act, that we call FERPA, protects student education records. Accommodations, high school. Parents and students work with high school staff to determine what assistance or accommodations can be made for students with learning challenges. College students must work directly with college staff to determine if accommodations are needed. Current high school plans may or may not be included in the discussions. What are the expenses for college and Credit Plus? At public colleges or universities, there will be no cost to the student and or families for tuition, required fees, and books. Some optional expenses are the responsibility of the student and family, such as parking and transportation. At private colleges or universities, there will be no cost to the student and or family for tuition, required fees, and books. But students may be charged a small cost per credit hour. You'll have to check with that private college or institution for more information. Students must complete the intent to participate form and provide to the public school by April the 1st, 2023. Students must confirm if the college and the secondary school, if the student will take advantage of College Credit Plus using state funds, which is option B, or if the student will self-pay, which is option A. Students can choose option A. The family and or student will self-pay for college courses at the standard rate of tuition, fees, and textbooks. Under option A, students can choose to earn college credit and high school credit or just college credit. Students can choose option B. All college course tuition, fees, and textbooks will be paid by the state of Ohio. Under option B, students will earn college credit and high school credit. Option B is the default or the standard option for College Credit Plus students. Students must be asked to confirm the election of option B during college advising process. Students must inform the college and the secondary school of the option choice. The final date to change the election of option A or option B is on or before the college's no-fault withdrawal date. What are support services available for students? High school counselors continue to provide assistance to all College Credit Plus students. College advisors provide course selection assistance and program pathway advising. Colleges must provide the same academic support to College Credit Plus students, such as tutoring, library access, advising, and counseling.
Will the course credits transfer? Certain general education and technical courses will transfer, especially from one Ohio public college to another Ohio public college. Students must check with colleges to confirm transferability. Students should also visit transfercredit.ohio.gov for transfer information. So what does college ready mean? Being college ready is more than just being academically ready. Students need to consider emotional maturity for the college environment, college expectations, and self-discipline. Consider time management and organizational skills. And consider the obligation to an honor code to submitting your own work. Grades earned in a CCP course are for high school and college credits and will be calculated into the student's GPA at both places. College Credit Plus credits will be utilized in the calculation of financial aid after high school. So what are the deadlines? April 1st, 2023, students must complete and return the intent to participate form to the school office. Check ACT and SAT testing sites. Test early to meet college university admission deadlines if required. Summer semester deadline will be early as classes usually start in May. Check with the college for all semester deadlines. Limited choices after August 1st for fall semester. So how do you get started? You want to complete that intent to participate form and provide it to the school office before the deadline. Apply for admission at the college of your choice for the deadline. Contact the college and discuss assessment testing. Meet with your high school guidance counselor to discuss scheduling and graduation requirements. Let me know if you have any other questions. And you can also visit the CCP website for additional resources. That's at ohioed.org. And now we're going to take a moment to hear from a student at Southern State.
My name is Gabriel Campagna. I'm 18 years old and I'm just graduated from Jaime Trace High School. Actually, my junior year, that's when I started doing my CCP classes with Southern State. I actually attended psychology class. That's when I fell in love with psychology, and it is actually now directed my career into psychology. I felt like it took a lot of stress off me, just because it felt like I'm taking a college level class, but I'm also taking my high school. It's not that it was easier, it just felt more comfortable. I would say do it. It's free. We all know college is expensive, and just taking some of the core classes that Southern State will offer in CCP can just take off, like your English classes, say your government if you need them, your math classes, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so it was a great experience.